This is what the Loudoun County School Board now wants you to see. And we're not making this up. They want you to see a black box. The school board in one of America's wealthiest counties will turn off cameras during their meetings. The Democratic members voted to turn off the cameras during public comment sessions. Here is one of those who voted to turn off the cameras, justifying the cord cutting.
I'm trying to avoid a Jerry Springer show type of episode.
I want our neighborhood schools to be excellent, and I want the division out of the news. Turning the cameras back on now only invites and undermines the work of the school board and the transparency of the school board.
Yes, censorship to promote transparency. If they teach George Orwell's 1984 in Loudon County English class, the kids could just come to the meeting for a field trip. Cameras undermining transparency would be a perfect visualization of the novel. Joining us now, school board member Deana Griffiths, who voted against turning the cameras off. You wanted the cameras turned back on. What exactly are those who want to keep the cameras off so afraid of?
They're afraid of, I guess, they think a spectacle. They think they're going to get on the news in the wrong way, but they're not. They think they're making more out of it than it really is. And what it really is, and I put this motion forward, what it really is put the cameras back on the public. They come to be seen and heard. The cameras should be on the parents and the public. And I don't understand why they insist on blocking the public from speaking or being
I think you make look. I think you said it. They don't want those moments where we've seen it a lot, right? Parents come in and they read from materials that are in the library or in sex ed class or in English class. They read the books out loud, and I would imagine for certain school board members, it's pretty uncomfortable to be hearing that read to them, and the sound bites make them look bad. I think the coverage of this is pretty amazing. The Washington Post back then was very interested in Loudoun County. How and why Loudoun County became the face of the nation's culture wars. And it was a fairly critical article of the students, and the school, the parents, and the school board were somehow the victim, on and on and on. You can imagine. The Washington Post masthead reads, "Democracy dies in darkness." Have you heard from a Washington Post reporter in the past couple of days trying to get to the bottom of why there's no cameras?
I have not, but, they seem to give their reasons as to why they don't want them. As I mentioned, a spectacle, but I feel that it's a disrespect to the public. I think every jurisdiction nearby uses their cameras on the public. We're the only ones that do not. Nationwide, most school boards have their cameras on the public. So just because we had a scandal a couple of years ago, they're really worried at this time that, they're going to have another scandal, I guess, and they don't want it.
Sort of, what do you? Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.